Hello tout le monde, c'est Kailali, bienvenue sur Top Fan, le podcast qui parle pop culture, musique et aussi de plein d'autres sujets. C'est parti pour un nouvel épisode. Top Fan. Aujourd'hui, je ne suis pas avec une artiste francophone ou française, mais j'ai le plaisir de recevoir une artiste internationale que j'adore, qui vient de Slovaquie mais aussi des États-Unis. Bienvenue Adela.
Bienvenue.
Are you happy to be in Paris?
Oui.
Of course, this is kind of like the tradition for me.
Oui.
How do you feel being finally in Paris for like the tours coming? The EP's here, Fashion Week, so many things, club. What's
Buzz,
happening?
Another Buzz Club.
Yeah.
I love Paris. I love the people. They like me here, which is really exciting. I was at the Acne show yesterday, and everybody was like screaming my name in their French accent, and I was like, yes, I love you.
French, I think your French fans are really
They're
deeply passionate about.
They're very passionate.
Yeah.
I'm very grateful. So I feel really good being here, and I also had snails the other night, so I was like, this is really French of me.
This is so cool.
And it was really good.
Yeah, I'm so honored to have you here. First of all, because as I said before we started the podcast, we already met like at the Dream Academy finally 2 years ago, which is insane. And like 2 years later, you're signed to a record label. You released your first EP. So many things happen. You dyed your hair pink. So many things happen, and we're going to dive in. And I'm so happy and honored. I've been following you for 2 years. The Provocateur is kind of like it's gonna be on my Spotify Wrapped, I'm pretty sure.
Yay!
I have been listening to the EP before knowing that you were coming to France, and then yeah, it's so good, and I'm so proud of just seeing a European artist glowing and shining internationally. And it's just the beginning, right?
It is. It's my first EP, so hopefully it's just the beginning. hopefully I get to do more and it does better.
I'm pretty sure. So you were born and raised between like Slovakia, you moved then to Russia?
Yeah. Like I was born in Slovakia, and then I moved to Russia for like a couple of years. I started ballet there, and then I went to Vienna. I like lived there for a while when I went professional with ballet, and then I moved to London, and then I came back, and then I auditioned for the show and moved out for that also, and to LA.
So the first time you moved to LA was for the show, right?
Yeah.
And was it difficult for you to like move to a new country, especially the country of Hollywood, like to pursue your dreams? And as a European artist, do you feel like you have more strength, or was it more like difficult for you to to adapt?
I actually don't think it was very difficult for me at all, because I've been living alone since I was 14 for ballet, so I've like done that. And also I became obsessed with like pop culture and American pop girls when I was so young, and that's how I learned English. And I feel like I was really in tune with the culture, and like obviously to my core, like there are differences, and like still I'm like way too blunt for an American, and like there's just like very European things about me that they're like yeah, you're not from here. But it wasn't like very hard, it was I was really excited to get to do it, because that's what I've always wanted to do.
So dance was kind of like your first love, but then you became, like all of us, kind of obsessed with like music and...
No, I think music was my first love, but dance was just more accessible in Eastern Europe. Like, there's not that many known, or like, there's none...
Like Eastern
European, like there's no Eastern European global singers or anything, but Eastern Europe is good at ballet. Like that's Russia. It's like that whole part of the world is like, well, we have ballerinas. So it's like that's what I did, and I was really good at it, and that was my way of like being able to get on stage. You know what I mean? So.
I think even like in the Sex on the Beach music video with the collage, like the sex pop,
Yeah.
I feel like it's kind of like probably every European teenager. I had like the same collage. I was like obsessed with the magazine and taking everything was like this was kind of like a mood board.
Yeah,
it was pretty much a mood board.
Exactly. My whole wall in my childhood room. My mom actually, I was calling with her the other day, and she was like so proud of me. She was like, your EP is out. And she like always talks about it. She's like, didn't really know that you wanted to do this, but now I go into your room and I like see the wall of all the pop girls and everything, and it's like, of course you're doing this. Like that makes so much sense.
Was it intentional for you to add this at the beginning of the Sex on the Beat music video, just to like represent all of your career, or like how your background?
Yeah, I mean, it's also, I mean, Sex on the Beat is just like about my own, I guess, my relationship with my own sexuality and how I express it, and I think I'm very comfortable being sexual in my performances and my songs and as a person, but I've also been like consuming so much media of it, and so it's like, you know, on one hand I do it because I'm comfortable, but on the other it's like, if I didn't consume that much media, like would I have been different, or would my expression of sexuality look different? You know, so I think that's just the whole point of the video, is about like, it's just so layered, especially female sexuality. It's like, it's been so skewed by the male gaze, and then now we have freedom, but it's like we've consumed too much male gaze material. It's like, I don't know.
Like, was it real? Was it not?
Like,
are we in
like,
control? Are we not?
Yeah,
so yeah, I get it. It's difficult. It's part of our generation with like music videos from the like 2000s, from Britney, Christina, who is actually in the music video.
Yeah,
Congrats for that. That's
Thank
amazing.
you.
How did that happen? Like,
we were like looking for a cameo for that part of the video. It was just like a blank laptop for the longest time, and we were like, oh, we don't know like who to get. And then we reached out to Christina, and she was just so gracious to, you know, have granted me her voice and her like presence in my video, and she was just like so down to do it. So I am forever grateful for that. She's an icon. Like Dirty is like, I grew up on that. Yeah,
it's kind of like a Bible for like pop artists, you know.
Exactly.
And it's actually like living again and again and again. And we always talk about like Dirty, like Blackout from Britney, for example. And like the choreo in the Sex on the Beat music video, actually choreo, like the choreos in all of your music videos, from like Superstar to all the music videos, are very like important. There's like a huge like performative part in music videos. So, and you worked with Robbie Blue, right? So why did you decide to work with him? How did it happen? And why the choreo at the end, especially with that like full, like very like intense choreo, was important for you too? Sorry, the question was so long, but
no, you're so fine. Robbie, actually, I've been a fan of his for like a couple years now, and I saw this like film that he did on his own like a couple years ago that was called Fuck to the Beat, and it was just like one beat, and it was just like a repetitive chant of like, you want to fuck to the beat, and it's like he just choreographed these dancers to do all these like obscene, like vulgar sexual movements that I was like, it almost makes you uncomfortable, and it just honestly just inspired me so much, because I was like, this is so interesting. Like, imagine putting a pop girl into that, and it's just such a good representation of like owning like, yeah, I'm gonna be sexualized, but I'm gonna make you uncomfortable, so that you understand how uncomfortable female sexuality can be. And so anyway, so that piece of it actually inspired me to even make the song. And then I reached out to him if he wanted to do it. We've been like talking for a while. He, you know, did the Doechii Grammy performance. It was so amazing, and like he became so huge, and I've been like a follower and like a fan of his for years, and so we connected, and he loved the song, and he wanted to help, and he's choreographing my tour too, so I'm super excited.
I didn't know that.
Yeah,
next week.
Yes, next week.
Are you excited?
So excited.
Because I actually realized that, and especially, first of all, like he worked with Lady Gaga. No, he was in the Lady Gaga music video Abracadabra, I think.
He was in it,
which is insane, and it reminds me that Gaga once said like that she always wanted to add absurd in her art to like keep the control out of the music industry that was very like male gaze and stuff
exactly.
back in the day. So that's what I was thinking about. But for the tour, like I realized that there's so many choreos in the music videos, and they're so powerful. It's like at the center. But I actually realized that we didn't get the chance yet to see you like
do it.
I realized that yesterday. I was like cleaning my apartment, listening to Provocateur, and I was like, actually I haven't seen anything live, so what can we expect?
It's gonna be the first shows. It was hard because a lot of that choreography is like extremely hard to do in and of itself, and like try to sing with it. So we definitely made sure that it's like a functional version and I can sing because I really want to sing. I don't really fuck with lip syncing like that. So we, had to like work around it, but I still was like, well, I need to dance. People want to see me dance. So it was a lot of trial and error and like pushing and pulling, seeing how much I can handle. And it's only 4 shows, so it's not like this big tour that we had like months to prepare for. But it's something that I kept at the forefront of my mind. I was like, people want to see me dance, but I also need to sing.
Yeah.
This choreography is crazy. So.
When I think about like the Superstar choreo, I'm like, how is it going to happen? Like, is it going to adapt? Is it going to change?
Yeah.
Outros, intros? I don't know.
Yeah.
I'm excited.
It's gonna, we tried to do both, singing and dancing.
And you did like more cardio as well to train?
Yes, I've been doing that. Not a fan of that. Hate doing it.
Like, I don't get the people who work out, but who don't work out but love to do cardio.
I don't
For me,
get it.
you have to do a balance, but I hate cardio as well.
I hate both. I just dance. And I like...
Isn't dance like working out?
It is, and we have like ab routines and like for dancers and stuff. So I guess the only way that I'm motivated to work out, which is really bad actually, is like if I'm like, oh, this is gonna help my art. Like I'm a dancer, so but like if it was just for my own sake, I'd be like, man, fuck this. Who cares?
Yeah, because that's like for body control and stuff. So of course
exactly.
It makes sense. Yeah, like why would I just do a 10-minute plank like for nothing? I totally agree. That's why I have to become a pop star maybe tomorrow.
I know, yeah.
Yeah.
You should.
Especially because like fashion is at the center of your art as well, because you kind of created. I wouldn't say that it's a full persona because it's you, but it was very like progressive out of all of the singles that you released, that you actually released this year. Did you like create, or was it like natural, or did you have like a specific idea of, okay, like Adela is going to be her, you know what I mean, and fashion is going to be included as well?
I think when I first started making music on my own, I was kind of very confused because I had just gotten off of like 2 years of trying to be molded into something, into like a project. I was also very young when I went through that. So it was like my formative years were spent kind of being told what to be instead of like exploring, which definitely was a mindfuck for me at least. But I had a year where I was just, like making different kinds of music. I made like indie rock music for a second, which was really bad.
Really?
I was like going through it. It was just like...
No, it doesn't surprise me.
It was bad, but it was bad. Like I'm not supposed to do that, I don't think. Not now. Maybe one day.
Yeah. I mean, like when I listen to Provocateur, it's kind of, I can't imagine like
there's
guitars.
Like there's an
I
abrasiveness.
mean?
But I actually hate real instruments. I don't fuck with real instruments at all. I think
you're more like...
I want zero. We have this running joke where it's like, Blake Slatkin, one of the producers that I work with, he's like, and next I'll do a guitar solo. And I was like, I would rather literally kill myself. Like, I was like,
really?
I can't, like, I don't want to hear that. Like, you can, like, for some reason, I don't know, but that's just me. Like, in other people's music, like, go off, like, get that slap bass and, like, do it. But I'm not really into that.
Even for, like, live versions? Because you're actually going to sing, like, at the piano, for example.
Yeah, well, that's different. For especially, like, this EP, I might very much change, and I might do, like, but, like, right now I'm in an era of, like, I don't really want to do that.
Okay.
And, yeah, I don't remember what the question was.
So I was, like, asking about, did you explore, like, your persona, artistic persona?
Yeah, so I did. I, like, tried some different things. I went home to Slovakia for a couple months, and I, like, did this, like, Google Doc, and, like, I wrote out everything about myself. And I was like, okay, like, who do I want to be as an entertainer? What do I want to represent? Who do I want it to be for? What are, like, the colors that I want associated with myself?
Pink, I guess.
Like, I mean, I guess. What are, like, the textures? Like, what do I like about the songs that I like? What do I not like about them? What feels like me about these artists that I enjoy? What doesn't feel like me? And just, like, really thinking about it, having a good think. People don't, like, sit down and think enough. But, like, I love sitting down and just shutting up and thinking.
Yeah.
It really
always,
helps
like,
me.
Entertained, but we have to, like, focus and be like,
yeah.
put on the paper. Right?
And, like, put it on, like, see it and be like, okay, do, like, a mood board on Pinterest and, like, get like a tangible feeling of what it could be. And, you know, then I just like made art and started doing it. And I had this like thing that I like kind of was my guiding light. It was like, oh, okay, I think this is what I am. But also it's just like my gut feeling. I'm like, I fuck with this, I don't fuck with this. And I feel very strongly about things. And like...
What's your sign?
Sagittarius.
Oh, we're complementary. I'm a Gemini.
Yes, I love Geminis.
Cool.
We're sister signs, I think. Yeah.
That's why. And so sorry, I was curious about that. I'm always curious about like pop stars signs.
It is. Yeah.
And a lot of pop stars are actually Sagittarius.
They are. Britney is.
Yes. Billie Eilish is.
Miley Cyrus too.
Actually, Taylor is as well. Like it's a fire sign, so you have to like, you know. And so you had like all of these mood boards, these ideas, and when you decided, because I feel like the Provocateur also talked a lot to your like fan base and like new fans, because it's like kind of giving this hopeful and intense message about just being yourself, and if I have to take like the supervillain kind of like role, I will have to take it, because like it's an artistic like exploration stuff, and that's why I think it's like kind of like a scream, you know. That's how I felt when I was listening to it. And so do you think that it's, I don't know, like your personal experience through your career also like, I don't have the word, but kind of fed this idea of your inspirations and stuff, and you were like, oh.
Yeah, I like to be very meta with the things that I make, and like what was special about this EP and what also makes it kind of a mess, really, is like I was doing these songs as I was like literally living what was happening to me. So I was pissed off, so I made Super Scar, and then other shit pissed me off. People on the internet pissed me off, so I was like, okay, Machine Girl. And like, it's like very much like I wrote that.
I love Machine Girl so much.
Thank you.
I love it so much.
Thank you.
It's so good.
That makes me very happy. That song was hard to make. I hated it at first.
It sounds very like innovative.
Thank
production
you.
is very insane.
Thank you. But it wasn't like I had this premeditated thing. It was like, no, it was like we just wanted to keep up with the momentum. People were paying attention. I knew that I wanted to have a song ready for when the show was going to come out. It was like very strategic. And then, you know, the people fucked with the first song, so I was like, we have to put out a new one. And then like, we just kept kind of going. It wasn't like we had this like cohesive, like pre-made EP. It was just like very much, and then I signed in the middle of making it. So it's like, it's not very cohesive at all, actually, except for the message and like the I think, attitude of it. But, you know, that's why I'm so excited about making an album, because I get to kind of work on it in advance and make it like a real thing. But I think that's what's special about the EP, is that it's like, you can literally track like what was happening in real time, and like the show came out and like chronologically see everything unfolding with the songs. Like that's my direct response. So, you know. And
actually I think that's why people fell in love with your art, is because like they were discovering you through the show, but then on social media, and then there were music video release and a song release, and everything felt natural, because I felt personally like I was discovering your art, but as well as discovering what you were going through as an artist and as a young woman, you know. And I think that's why people resonate with you, because if you like release the EP like without the singles first, I think it would maybe like, it was so good for the storytelling, and even like, I don't know, I think the EP is actually like very cohesive, because even if like some songs are very like explosive, but they're all like very giving like rage and passion, and so I think it's actually like Born This Way is cohesive, right?
Yeah.
And it's not the same as Born This Way, of course, but I think it has the same cohesiveness.
That
you know what? No, but it's a compliment. It's true. Because there's something like kind of European and ravey, full of rage, and that's why I loved it. I loved it so much. And I was like, it's so short, but at the same time, I have to, like, she's going to give me more next time. So, you know.
We're doing an album next, which I'm really excited about. But this one just felt like...
the appetizer.
Yeah. And it's like the first thing. And I'm super proud of it. Because for that to be my first EP, I think I was able to, you know... And, like, even with the little that I had at the start, and then you can see the budget increase, it's, like, very much like a meta, like... Yeah. You can see the, like, actually, like, what happens with an artist.
Like, yeah, that's where people fell in love with your art. I'm repeating myself, I think, but and also like the artists that you're looking up to and you were looking up to when you were young, that are like streaming the song, sharing the song. I mean, like Demi Lovato shared it, and you actually met her, which is insane.
I know.
Christina is in the music video. So many like, and I felt this came naturally because, I mean, like, you know.
Yeah.
So congrats on that.
Crazy.
But how did it feel? You know, like to see Demi running and do her cardio under your song.
I saw that. I came out of a session and I saw that, and then I called Sam, my manager, and I cried, and I sang a medley of Demi songs.
Skyscraper, yeah, I've seen it.
Well, I sang Skyscraper on Instagram, on my Instagram story, but then I called my manager and I sang her I was like stone cold Skyscraper, Give Your Heart a Break, like This Is Me, this was a Demi medley, and I was just like, you don't understand. This bitch means so much to me. And then I met her and I cried again. Like, it was just a lot of tears, I think, when that happened, because I just love her. And anybody who was on the Disney Channel in general at that time, like, for me that was, like Hannah Montana. I saw that. It's Camp Rock, High School Musical, like Shake It Up, like all these things were literally, they're directly responsible for the fact that I even do music, or learned English, or had this dream, because they showed me that.
Yeah, I totally relate. So, as a European kid, as a French kid, you watch YouTube and Disney Channel, and you were just learning English, right? Because if I was just relying on my English lessons at school, I wouldn't be able. Yeah, of course.
No.
Which makes a lot of sense.
Yeah.
And do you know any French artists or?
Well, I know a little bit, and today I actually found more. But I know, I think Angèle is from Belgium.
Yeah, which is very popular here.
But I love her. I love
Aya Nakamura?
Yes.
Yeah, very popular as well.
Yes, I love her. I love, Daft Punk, but Justice, self-esteem, sure.
Yeah.
But Theodora.
You know Theodora?
Well, I discovered her today, and I was like, this bitch is sickening.
Oh my God.
I really shout out to her. I really
she's
her.
The moment at the moment, and she's so talented because she's exploring through a lot of genres, and just like you, she has been an artist for so many years. It's been she's been creating, exactly, but she's so big. Oh my God, this is so cool that you know her now.
They showed me the fashion designer video.
It's so good.
And I was like, this is the craziest visual I've ever seen. It's nobody's doing it like that. So shout out to her. She's sick. Yeah.
And do you know Okelu?
Oh yeah. Oh my God.
She's from France.
I forget. For some reason, she lives in Sweden, doesn't she?
Maybe. I guess she's always traveling. No, I think she lives near to Paris, I think.
Really?
Yeah. But she's traveling a lot.
Okelu.
Yeah, I totally forgot that she was French, but she's actually French.
I love Okelu.
And do you want to learn to it was so quick, it was so interesting, but I would have loved this to last 2 hours. But do you want me to teach you something in French to say to your French friends?
Yes, but what is it? I'm so scared.
Do you want something with diva involved, like the word diva?
No.
So no?
No, we are shaking that. Okay. We are losing that.
Okay, well you can say je t'aime, je vous aime. Je vous aime.
Je vous aime.
Je vous aime. It's for many people to say je t'aime, but too many people. Je vous aime.
Je vous aime.
Thank you so much, and stream the Purgatoire, go to the tour, follow her on social media, please give her a roses, and see you soon, and have fun for the Fashion Week.
Thank you so much. Thank you for talking to me. Yay!
Bisous!